Hi, welcome back to the shop. I was in the process of batching out a whole bunch of these boxes, and I walked over there by the lumber rack and I found this guy. This is a offcut of a piece of walnut, and it's got a gnarly knot there on the bottom, still has the bark on it, but I love this swooped profile to it. It kind of reminds me of like a pond, and it just seems like it should be made into something. So what I'm thinking is maybe some sort of catch-all. Have some sort of carved out dish here, and then over on the side, potentially like a stand-up phone charger. I don't know. We'll see. So what I think I'm gonna do is carve out this to make something. Maybe we'll leave that alone. Maybe we will inlay it with a contrasting wood like figured maple. I'm not sure. I think we just take this project one step at a time, see what it turns into. I measured a few phones. In our house we have Android and Apple, so it makes it a little bit easy for me, but I can determine various widths of phones and then also the thickness too. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna carve a channel across my board, and I want it to be relatively shallow because I want to have enough room so that the cable can stick into the phone and then stick down, and it's not going to be like wobbly all around. So I'll carve the shallow groove for the phone to sit into, and then I'm going to carve a deeper groove in the center of that all the way through. And I'll probably do a hole or a channel or something in the back. That way a charging cable can go from the wall into the bottom or the back side of the catch-all, up through the groove, plugged into the phone. I also used some scraps from the shop floor. It's a double-sided tape, and stuck them onto my board, and they're going to be references for my router. So I can plunge it down, bump it up against one side, route across, bump it against the other side. It means I don't go over my lines. This is looking pretty good. There's one last thing I want to do. I totally dig these cracks in here, and it's coming from the bottom here. That just looks so cool. But there's a couple little parts that I do want to stabilize. So I have some black CA glue. I'm going to put a little bit here and there, just enough to keep it stabilized, but I'm not going to like epoxy pour this whole thing. Sand it down, then apply finish. This thing turned out awesome. I love this live edge. The lacquer brought out the colors on the walnut, and that brass accent piece just seems perfect with this. And this is the type of woodworking that I want to do. I want to be able to use things like a CNC, but at the same time, we use chisels and a hacksaw and marking knives and that kind of stuff too. Thank you for following me along in my woodworking journey. And please subscribe if you haven't already done it, and maybe share this video with somebody who might enjoy building a project like this. Until we meet again, get in your shop, build something awesome.